Hi! You can really tell I'm tired right now, can't you? Don't you just friggin' hate it when you're with a whole bunch of people that are like whispering to each other, like in jokes, but it's not a joke, it's like an in fact or an in situation. I don't even know how to explain this, but it's like information that people are sharing and you feel out of the loop because you don't know what the hell's going on. And then you come up to them and you're like, oh, what are you talking about? And then they respond with, you don't want to know. Fuck oath, I don't want to know. Now that I know there is something somewhat important or somewhat interesting or somewhat even disturbing, the fact that I don't know makes me want to know. I don't want to not know. I don't know whether a lot of people know this, but I am completely passive to what I hear most of the time. I mean, like, seriously, if one of my girlfriends could come to me and say, dude, you will not believe what just happened. I just had like a orgy with 15 big fat bodybuilders and we smeared ourselves with peanut butter and fish oil, and where the fuck did that just come from? and we went on all night until someone broke their rib cage. I can hear stuff like that. I will probably be like, whoa. But I can hear stuff like that. I will probably end up responding with, holy shit, are his ribs okay? That's just the way I am. I've always, for a while, sort of just been passive to what I can hear. If someone says to me, you don't want to know, I'm generally like, I can take whatever it is, I just don't want to be out of the loop. So yeah, in case you haven't noticed, at some point this week, like a couple days ago or whatever, I had an experience like this where everyone was just saying, you don't want to know, you don't want to know, you don't want to know. Fuck oath, I want to know. Finally, they told me what it was, or I found out what it was, and apparently I didn't want to know. I didn't want to know. It's so weird. I don't understand this. Why does this information bother me more than a hell of a lot of other information? So I found out this information and I collapsed my head into my palm and just walked the opposite direction because I'm just like, don't want to know. I mean, like, it's funny, I say that I don't want to know, but at the same time, I knew that if I went much longer without knowing, I'm gonna be like, fucking hell, what the fuck is it? I'm glad that I know what it is, but at the same time, it's like, I don't like this information, it's making me feel uncomfortable. It weirds me out. Like, I hear about stuff like this, kind of, and then you're just like, oh, that wouldn't bother me in real life. And now it's like, bothers me a little bit. And I bet by the end of all this, you're probably wondering what the hell I'm on about, what the hell this information was. Well, let me tell you something. You don't want to know.